Hello everyone. I've been threatening to do this vlogging thing, so here we go. I guess I'm going to start right here. Beautiful St. John, Virgin Islands, gorgeous weather, gorgeous water. Everything's perfect here. Don't know what I'm going to talk about, don't know what I'm going to share, but I guess I'll just do it as we go along. And there's Heather. Hi! So to start off the trip, this is the morning I left. I'm getting the stink eye from Mocha. She knows I'm going somewhere. I arrived in St. Thomas. It was evening. Taking the ferry over was absolutely gorgeous and beautiful to get to St. John. Waking up the first morning, here's the view from the upper deck of my wonderful friends Tim and Heather's place in St. John. Beautiful, beautiful. You'll see throughout this that I tried multiple versions of taking pictures of the sea life and some of the plants that you can see everywhere. Here's a view of the bay from the beach. We just went out on a quick cruise one evening just to go see what was out in the ocean. Tim helped me catch a kingfish. And we got to see the sunset as we were coming back home.
We're hanging out here, folks, tonight. And we're launching a new program. The program tonight that we're introducing everyone to has a following of one. And it's Kicking with Karen. Look at her float. Oh! That's how you kick it with Karen.
So I got myself this underwater case for my phone so I could take pictures underwater. I practiced with it a lot. It took a while for me to figure it out. But on the first day you can see the sea urchin and a sea cucumber, then just a little contrast with color with my fins. And I'll show you more later as I went on through the trip. And here we are the next day out going on an excursion to the British Virgin Islands. Tim and Heather took myself and their good friends Jamie and Eric out, and it was a lovely time. Our first stop of the day was at the Baths, which is a national park on Virgin Gorda. We're doing a little tour of the Baths here in the British Virgin Islands. Our little group is ready to go. Hey guys, where are we at?
Kicking it with Karen!
We're at the Baths, Karen!
Yay!
This is the Kicking with Karen tour.
Woo! Here we go.
Kicking with Karen.
Obviously lots of super cool rock formations and things to climb around on. It was pretty cool. So here we are, we're in the baths. Apparently these rocks were formed during volcanic eruptions. They got trapped and then they became very hard. And then the lava went away and through time it's eroded down to these nice round structures. Once we were done on the actual trail, we were just kind of hanging out on the beach, checking out the boats that were moored out in the bay. Had to get the picture by the sign, of course, and then there's the obligatory chicken picture, pretty little lizard that we saw, an interesting tree root. But then we had to swim back to the boat.
Kick it, Karen! Kick it! Sacrifice the drink for your life.
After the baths, we decided to go to lunch, and we were going to the bitter end, and I will let Eric tell you all about that. All right, here's Eric. He's going to tell us what's going on here.
Kick it with Karen. First off, we're straight here, north sound. We rolled into here. Everybody knows the bitter end. If you don't know, get down here. This is all rebuilt since the 2017 hurricanes. You know, they've wiped out everything you see all the way down. Get down here, kick it with Karen.
after lunch, just cruising along, heading out to check out some other spots.
What are we doing?
We're pulling up to Sandy Spit.
What do we do there?
So Snoop did all the commercials for Corona here.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. One, two, three. All right, so here we are. We are in Sandy Spit Island. Apparently Snoop Dogg does some stuff up here for some commercials. I've never seen it, so I'm gonna act dumb and I'm just gonna be like, oh, what's happening? But look at this, isn't this cool? Oh,
What's up, Karen?
it's not a deserted island.
Kicking it, Karen.
2, 3.
Kick it. So, you're at the famous Beelines. The best ribs in the BVIs. Foxy's Taboos right here. Right here is Yost, the little island here. Write your name on the wall. Pull your dinghy in. Get here.
All right.
One punch.
We're gonna turn it around. We gotta see the whole thing.
Kick it with Karen.
At the Beeline, you
At
got to
the
get your
Beeline.
name written up on the ceiling. Tim was kind enough to help me with that. Absolutely phenomenal day. We didn't get home until after dark. I was exhausted, but it was worth it. It was great. Next day was supposed to be scuba diving day. Unfortunately, I ended up not doing well because I couldn't clear my ears. It was a little bit too much. I had had a cold. So I ended up just doing some snorkeling, which was fine and lovely, but I was really disappointed I didn't get to go scuba diving. But that evening was great. We ended up going up to Eric and Jamie's for dinner, and it was lovely. Different view of the bay. They live up above Tim and Heather. Tim and his friends ended up going out catching some fresh fish. We had yellowfin tuna, so we had fresh sushi. We had a great dinner, really nice group of people.
Hey!
So here's the last snorkeling day in Klein Bay, right in front of Tim and Heather's house. Found Mr. Stingray there. He was pretty cool. And then I looked over and I thought, what a weird looking rock. Oh, it's not a rock, it's a turtle. So I got to see a turtle up pretty close. Like I was maybe, 10 feet from him. And I just followed him along for quite a while. And finally he just kept swimming and I decided I was done. But that was super cool. And now I'm just going to show you some of the pictures of fish. Oh, that's a squid. There's another squid. And then there's going to be some colorful fish, and I actually was getting a little bit better with the camera, trying to figure out what was going on there. So that's what that looks like. And sadly, the last sunset before I had to leave. I can't say thank you enough to Tim and Heather for having me. And then I got home, and I got the stink eye from the other dog.